everyone, it's Raizhen.
And Liz.
And doing the stupid Thursday game preview. I hate these Thursday games so much. Oh, that's such a waste of time. It's just because they're so late. And it's the middle of the week, and it's annoying.
Well, it's the end of the week.
I know, but it's annoying. I hate them, and they're almost always terrible games.
Most of the time.
Well, because you get teams on short rest. It's just stupid.
It's unfair to whoever.
No practice.
It's unfair to whoever's playing unless they have a bye before the game.
Bye, but
it's rare when that happens.
Whatever. Injury report, pretty much the same as it was. Got Jake Bailey, forever with his right knee. I guess he keeps. I don't know. Maybe he dropped the ball on his knee or something in practice. I don't even know when he got on there. Like 2 weeks ago.
Well, bruises take a long time to go away.
Jaquan Bentley still with his ribs. All these people are questionable, by the way. Brandon Bolden apparently with his hip. No idea when that happened. But
He's an old man. That's when it happened. He's old. That's when it happened.
Be surprised if he didn't play. Trent Brown with his calf forever. Poor guy. He'll probably still play, though. Kyle Duggar with his ankle. Nick Folk forever with his other knee. His left knee. Harry with his knee, of course. To be fair to Harry, he's actually played pretty well blocking, so that's good. Dr. Hightower with his ankle, Shaq Mason with his abdomen, Jalen Mills with his forearm, John Smith still with his shoulder. Need to give that damn bye. Kyle Van Noy with his groin, and Wise apparently got sick.
It's cold and flu season, folks. It happens.
Falcons, they have a much less injury report. We got Darren Bates out with a groin, tight end Hayden Hurst out with an ankle, and corner Kendall Sheffield out with a hamstring. And questionable is Jalen Hawkins, and the big one's Cordaro Patterson, who's obviously a versatile player, especially in the return game, but also just in general. Does a lot of wide receiver screens, stuff like that. He's actually a very useful weapon.
Played for the Patriots a couple years ago.
Yeah, I know he did. He's a unique player.
He had that really good kick return or something for us, didn't he?
Yeah, in the playoffs. Apparently it's a game time decision. I'd be surprised if he goes.
So the other good news for the Patriots is that Gunner and Oslewski, however they say his last name, and Damian Harris both came out of concussion protocol, so they both should play tomorrow.
They're going to play. Defensively, take away Kyle Pitts. That's really what it comes down to. It'd be interesting to see what they do. I wouldn't be surprised if, honestly, they match up Jackson on him a lot of the time.
He's a tight end, so
I mean,
I don't know. Just don't put linebackers on him.
No, I mean they might put like Phillips or something, but
he's like the only guy I know on their offense besides Matt Ryan.
Well, their top receiver is hurt.
Who's that?
I don't know. I don't remember his name. I looked it up earlier. Kendall or something. He got hurt.
Doesn't matter.
So he hasn't played in forever. So their top receiver's been Kyle Pitts, and Kyle Pitts is good for rookie tight end. He's been excellent, but he's probably third or fourth in the offensive rookie of the year list. Got no chance of winning it because Mac Jones and Jamar Chase say hello. So, but yeah, I mean, it's just limit Kyle Pitts and force Ryan to go elsewhere with the ball. And offensively, should be able to get some success running the ball. I mean, the Falcons are a little better against the run than the pass, but they're not very good overall.
That don't say much when we just destroyed the team who was third best in the rush.
I know. Like, I think the Falcons are middle of the road, but that's not going to cut it.
I mean, they manhandled the Browns.
I know they did. The Browns are a much better team than Atlanta.
So they should have no problem.
Atlanta's secondary is not good, to say the least.
So the offense should have very little issue.
Yeah, they should be able to move the ball. They should be able to move the ball quite easily.
They should be able to put points on these guys, no problem.
So this should in theory be an easy game. The only thing that's concerning is it's short rest, so couldn't practice as much.
They didn't practice Monday.
Sucks. You have like one practice on these stupid Thursday games.
I was reading in a little bit, and I guess when teams have Thursday games, is they just kind of have this like specific, like, not like the entire playbook, book, but they have like a specific part of the playbook that they just go to for these games.
Yeah.
Like set plays that the guys already know in their heads.
Yeah, well, you can't practice as much.
They can't like just make stuff up and adjust as well.
That's what it is. So they should win the game. They should win the game, I don't know, like 33-7 or something.
I was going to say 47.
I don't think they're going to score 40 points, and again, it's hard. I mean, they've scored over 40 twice already.
I'm going to be a little bit high on the points and see what happens. I mean, because other teams have put like 35 on them.
It could be funny,
easily.
and they could win the game 28-3.
That would be hilarious.
I mean, I don't know. The Falcons just aren't very good other than, Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan's a solid quarterback.
It's unfortunate that he's been stuck in Atlanta his whole career.
Stuck on a crappy team.
They had a good team, but
they had a good coach for a while when Shanahan was there, but
now he's with the Rams.
Oh,
the 49ers, sorry.
49ers. But they just, and they had Julio Jones for a while, but obviously he's gone
injured.
now.
And he's injured anyway.
So they were probably right to move on, frankly. The guy's hurt every year now.
And he's getting
as Tennessee is realizing.
Yeah, he's getting old too. He's been around the league for a long time.
Well, he's a big guy and physical, and
that's what happens.
That's what happens. It is what it is. I don't know. The Patriots should win this game and move on to Tennessee, and that'll be a much harder game. So.
But they don't have their top two players.
No, they don't. So we'll see what happens in that Tennessee game. But Patriots probably not be favored in that game, but
I'd favor them.
Tennessee is really hurting right now, like with injuries. So
they've got like 20 players on IR. It's insane.
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. I don't know how Tennessee has won 8 games through all the injuries they've had.
Yeah, I mean credit to their coaches, I guess. To be able to lead a team of scrubs to 8 wins.
Well, they're not scrubs, but I mean
they're all backups.
They still got like Tannehill. They still got a solid quarterback. They still got a solid offensive line. I mean, they have decent running back depth behind Henry, but
it's not the same thing, obviously.
Obviously, it's not the same thing, and they have a good defense. I mean,
Logan Ryan still play for them?
I believe so. Yeah.
Does Butler still play for them, or did he?
I don't.
Is he still in the league? Malcolm Butler?
He might still play for them. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. I think Ryan's still there. I mean, they have a solid secondary, but
the team's like half ex-Patriots. It's funny.
Yeah, it is funny. Atlanta does still have a good front four, pass rush wise. So line's got to hold up. That's the other key to the game.
I mean, the thing right now that's interesting for the Patriots is with Brown back and Owenwu playing at such a great level.
What do you do?
Yeah.
Because Brown played fantastic in that Browns game. And that was not expected because he's coming off of injury and he looked like an elite right tackle again.
He played immediately. Insane. He played his fucking brains out.
So do you move Owenwu back to left guard over Karras? Well, when he was playing left guard, he was fantastic, but Isaiah Wynn was trash. And I don't know if that's because he doesn't mesh well with Owenwu on the left side or what, but that was the issue there.
Right.
But Owenwu was also a shutdown freaking right tackle, so I don't know. I mean, it's a good problem to have because either way, you got an extra 6 linemen that you can come in.
Yeah, right. If any of them get injured, they've got availability.
It's not even injury. You just use them as a tight end to block on a run play.
That's what they did for the Browns, though, is they used the extra lineman the whole game.
They used Owenwu for a lot of the run plays as an extra lineman.
And it worked really well.
Sometimes they rotated Brown and Owenwu, so who knows? I don't know what they're going to do. But either way, I mean, Owenwu ain't going anywhere because he's still under contract next year and Brown ain't, so.
Let's see what they do.
I don't know. Owenwu was fantastic. The line is really
Brown
good.
will probably want a lot of money, which is the whole reason they let him go a couple of years ago.
Yeah, they're not going to pay him.
Because he was phenomenal when he played on the team a couple of years ago.
I know he was phenomenal. He was one of the best right tackles in here.
Was he there on the Super Bowl win?
Yes, they won the Super Bowl with him. He was fantastic, but whatever. There's not much to talk about in this game, so we'll just end it here. Let's see it for the recap tomorrow, eventually.
I mean, the game won't be over till 11:30 our time, so.
I hate those Thursday games.
Probably Friday.
Whatever. We'll see you. We'll see you then. Take care.